Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly hope this video finds you in good health and in good spirits. Okay, what I'm doing here is review on this guy right here, this XS, in other words, X-Ray Sierra GSR Scope Rail or Tack Rail Extender by XS Sighting Systems for the 308 Ruger Gunsite Scout. This rifle right here. And I'll show you a little bit more about this. This is the unit installed right here, but I've got just a few words of advice because don't make this complicated. This is very, very simple. Okay, this unit right here comes with its own screws right off the get-go. You're going to have to use those screws because they're a little bit different. They're a little bit longer because that tack rail is thicker than the stock one that comes off of the Ruger Gunsite Scout. Okay, I'm also recommending that you use some thread locker. This is what I used right here, this removable type. You know, Loctite makes the penetratable type Loctite, and they make the permanent, but I used the removable just in case I had to get some screws back out of there again. Okay, but the thing of it is, when you get this out, when you get this kit, they already give you some thread locker, but I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's permanent. I didn't realize that this was going to come in that tube. And by the way, all this whole kit comes in a plastic tube with complete instructions and all that kind of stuff. So there you are with all that. Now, here is the pathetic tack rail, if you will, sight mounts that come on the Ruger when you buy one stock. But if you don't like the stock setup, including the peep, the stock peep, I'm highly recommending that you buy into this. It's going to cost you around $100, okay? Because when I went to take this off my Gunsite Scout, I found out of the 5 total screws, I found 3 of them loose. Okay, now, let's see, where is this guy? Right here is the stock peep, if you will, that comes on the Gunsite Scout when it comes out of the factory. A lot of people say that this is the same thing that's on the tack rail on the XS sighting system. It's not. What's on the XS sighting system, ladies and gentlemen, is a ghost ring, and it's larger. It's got a bigger side picture. It's better than this stock guy right here. And matter of fact, if I'd have known when I bought my Gunsite Scout, these weren't on the market. Had I known what I know now, I would have never bought that expensive Leopold scope down there and went to all the troubles I've been through. Okay? But I'm highly recommending this. And another little tip, this is just my driver that holds my 2 different bits, because you're going to be working with 2 different sizes of Allens. You're going to be working with 332nd Allen head to take out your old screws for the old tack rail, and a 5/64 screw heads that you're going to be putting in, and they do give you an Allen wrench for that right there. Okay. Yeah. And also what I did is I took some Q-tips here and some isopropyl alcohol and cleaned out my holes real well and everything so that I could make sure that thread locker, was, held right and whatnot have you. Okay. And like I say, you're going to be dealing with 2 different bits here. 3/32 and 5/64. In fact, I broke my smaller bit. The screws that come with the XS sighting system are longer. I shouldn't call them screws, they're bolts. Same threads and everything, but they're a little longer, and they have, like I say, a 5/64 head, Allen head, instead of a 3/32 like a stock guy does, okay? Now, very simple here. You've got 1 screw right there. This is the longest one. The rest of these are all the same. Okay. And you've got 2 right there, and you've got 2 right there. And no gunsmithing required, but you want to make sure you clean up your rifle real well and don't get heavy-handed, but make sure you torque them down to around 25 to 30 pounds, foot-pounds, or whatever have you, and don't break wrenches like I did. But it's a very easy install, ladies and gentlemen. And what this does, is it puts the tack rail right over your receiver and your magazine well, and it gives you the opportunity to put a lot of different sighting systems on here. Now let me show you. Let me be real careful here and see if I can do this, which I probably can't. But right there, look down there. That ghost ring is definitely better than the peep sight that comes with the factory Ruger Gunsite Scout. Definitely better. So if I'd have known what I know, like I said a few minutes ago, I probably would have just bought this system right here. It's going to cost you a $100 bill. But right there is perfect proof of what I'm talking about. See? That ghost ring is absolutely bigger. There's proof right there, visual proof. It's got a better sight picture. That ghost ring has got a better sight picture than Ruger's stock peep sight. Very easy install. There's instructions that come with. And of course, sorry about bumping my tripod. Boy, this is hard to work around, let me tell you. But when I put this all together, you know, basically my scope's going to be sitting in here something like this. You know, I've got one of these one-piece Burris, what's it called? A PEPR one-piece mounting system. Very expensive little piece of metal here. That stands for Perfect Eye Positioning Relief. And I've got a, what is this? This is a 1.25 1.25x times 4x hog plex scope. A very expendy scope, okay? But, you know, my point is, if you don't like Rugers, you know, if you just simply want a better way to mount a scope, or you want a better peep, for a $100 bill, all you gotta do is take a stock jobber or the stock sighting tack rail off that Ruger's got, and slap this XS sighting system on, and you got her made. It's as simple as that. No gunsmithing required or anything like that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this video, because it's like I say, there's no use in jabbering about something that's very, very simple. Don't make this very complicated. Very good fit on this guy. I was very happy with it, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the review, and we'll see you on down the trail.